What's up, all my bad bitches? It's your girl 괍ᴜ_Smith, and welcome back to my channel. Make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button and become a part of the bad bitch family. We bad bitches over here. And turn on your post notification bell so you'll be notified every time a bad bitch upload, and you'll stay in the loop of what the fuck is going on. And excuse me while these sirens pass. Something must have really happened, because I don't know, that was too long and too many police cars and everything. So something must have really happened. So God bless them. It's just so weird that every time I begin or try to start to record, it's like it's either a train coming by or, you know, sirens or something is going on. So I don't know, it's always something. Every time I'm about to record, it's like the universe sometimes don't be looking out for a bit. Anyway, how y'all like my look today? It's giving y'all kind of like natural, mature. You know, I got the white nails going on. This is my natural hair. This is all me, y'all. Fresh silk pressed or whatever the case may be. No makeup. Lashes damn near gone. Some of these lashes have been like sticking on for dear life. So shout out to my lash tech. Do y'all like my phone case? It's so simple, but I think my phone case is like so freaking cute. So today I wanted to give you guys a hormone update. A lot of people was asking me, like DMing me, asking when I was gonna get my next hormone update, telling them some things that I've been going through, and I haven't spoken to you guys in so long. Also, I got a septum piercing. I've been wanting a septum piercing since I was like in high school, and for some reason I just never got it. I was always scared to get it because it was like, you know how parents is always like, well, you don't know how your career is going to be, and you don't want to be stuck with it, a piercing, all this other stuff. But I don't know, I just spontaneously got it because YOLO. So, and I like it. I think it fits me. I think it's so cute, and I should have been gotten it. Let's get into this hormone update because I don't want to make this too long. I just want to kind of update you guys and get straight to the point. If y'all haven't known, I moved to North Carolina. Moving to North Carolina kind of made me homesick and very emotional. I've been feeling good though. Like I said, I've been very emotional. I feel my emotions more. I found myself being more of an emotional thinker now than a logical thinker. I'm more empathetic with people. I kind of already been somewhat like an empath, but now I find myself being like, I feel these emotions more, not only from myself, but from other people. I actually like it in a way, because I found myself before I transitioned, I found myself being extremely, like, it's been hard for me to kind of be vulnerable. Not vulnerable, it's been hard. Before I transitioned, it was hard for me to empathize with people. And I felt like now that I've transitioned and I'm more on a softer side and I don't always think necessarily logically, I'm more of an emotional thinker. I find myself like being able to empathize with people more. So mentally, I feel like I'm in my soft girl era, in a way. Like, I just feel so feminine, and I don't know. I'm just been, especially when it comes to dating and talking, I just been getting like the princess treatment that I've been wanting for forever, and I just feel it just feels like it's about fucking time. Because girl, I don't know, it just feels good. It just feels good. It has its ups and downs, and when it's downs, I feel them. But again, that's something that I've been telling you guys. That's pretty much that you should be expecting when you're transitioning. It's just being extremely emotional. I am on 10 milligrams of the estradiol, and I'm on 200 milligrams of the spironolactone. I have asked to go on the shot, but I don't know. I have to look deeper into it and see, because some people that I know, they didn't really have to pay out of pocket to get on the shot. They were saying that I had to pay like $100 or like $150 or whatever just for the shot. And I didn't want to be honest, I didn't want to do that. Like, if I'm getting my hormones for literally, what, like $5 for like a bottle, damn near, for a whole fucking month, then why the fuck would I spend $150? So I gotta look into it or whatever the case may be and see what is going on about that, because I do want to move on to the shot. I'm actually tired of taking the pill. If you're someone that kind of like keeps up with that, and able to take a pill every day, then I mean, hey, to each his own. But me, I'm just not really a pill person. I actually sometimes end up forgetting, where the next day I will have to like double up. And also, I just heard that the shot is a little bit more effective and you'll see better results. Not saying that I don't look fishy already, but it's just, I don't know. I would rather just take the shot. But just to say, me mentioning that I moved to North Carolina, I just been getting homesick and I've been very emotional, kind of just missing home, missing my friends. But nevertheless, I'm happy where I'm at. I love it. Like, I love my place. I love everything, to be completely honest. I love North Carolina, but I still miss that home feeling and just being home. I recently just visited Atlanta, and it was just so fun to go back and just like see some of my friends and just see like just familiar faces and familiar places. So I really enjoyed that. Name change. I know earlier I was telling you guys that I was considering it, or I don't know if I said I was considering it, or I felt like I was going to actually like I made a decision already to just keep my name. But I'm actually thinking about changing my name, which I'm more than likely am going to do. I think that's going to be a birthday present to myself this year. I just have to figure out what name. I'm thinking about actually changing my name to Yasmin. If you're really close to me, then you already know that's kind of been like the name that I've been sticking to. But I'm open to other names. If y'all could comment down below some cute names, because I still want it to stick to or be similar to my like real name right now. I don't want it to be too far off, but I don't know. I'm open to anything. So if y'all have any suggestions or whatever the case may be, then please comment that down below. But I am thinking about going ahead and getting my name changed and getting my sex change on my driver's license, on my ID. Okay, so basically it's like, well, on my license, I'm not saying basically, like it's like a whole story. My license still has male on my, license. So I want to change that to just legally get changed, to female. And I want to just change my name, and I want to do all of that hopefully at once. And I want that to be a birthday gift to myself. So by October of this year, I will finalize a name, and I'll tell you guys exactly what my name is and when everything is official. So I'm definitely excited about that. But like I said, comment down below. And if y'all have any name suggestions, I'll definitely be taking those into consideration. I do read my comments. So if you guys give me a good name and somebody picks a good name, I will send y'all like $100. I swear to God. Like, if y'all really give me a good name and I change it, whoever name I pick, I'll give you $100. So yeah, comment down below. Another thing that I wanted to get into, I don't know if this happens for everybody. If any of my trans girls are out there and they've experienced it, please let me know. But I do not get any, I won't say I don't get any feeling down there anymore. I get some feeling, but it's just not as powerful as it used to be. Now it's like when I come, I mean, that might be too, let me just, I'm trying to think of like the PG way to say this, but now when I please myself, I'll just say please myself. When I please myself or get pleased, it's not like taking over my body, like great feeling anymore. And I also don't even get horny like that anymore, to be completely honest either. Like, it takes a lot for me to get horny. I also realize I'm not coming as much either. When I come, it's not, normally I'm gonna say like I've always been like a heavy comer, but it's really like not, and I'm assuming it's because of my sperm count, of course, decreasing with the different hormones and not as much testosterone producing in my body, which is another thing that I've been thinking about. Probably like freezing my sperm or whatever the case may be, because I don't want to have kids until honestly like 6 years from now. I'm 24. I don't really want to start having kids until I'm like 30, but I want to be able to have kids of my own when I'm ready. So that's another thing that I also have to really like think about, and that's also something that you can consider. I don't know, that's what I'm saying, like I don't know, some of my trans sisters, they still use their penis, they still like are okay when it comes to pleasing themselves. They still get pleasure from it, but for some reason me, I just lost all, I wouldn't say all pleasure, but it's just not as pleasurable. But I've always been the type of person that enjoys pleasing. Like, I get pleasure just by pleasing my partner or whoever I'm doing anything with or with. I get pleasure out of that. I don't necessarily have to come, but that's just me. But there's really no pleasure for me down there, which leads to my next thing that a lot of people probably are wondering, or always want to know. That's like always like a big question, is if I am going to get bottom surgery. Yes, I'm going to get bottom surgery. Well, I wouldn't say yes. I would say I'm still thinking about it, to be completely honest, but I would say I'm leaning more towards yes, just for the simple fact that, like I stated, I don't really use it. I don't really get much feeling from out of it. I'm sorry, my hair looks so good. Do y'all see that luster and shine? in that movement, but I don't get any pleasure from it anymore. I don't use it, and also I'm just tired of like having to wear like tucking panties and sometimes being uncomfortable with things I gotta wear and then worried about if I'm tucking good, and it's just for me it's just hectic. But then again, I've heard that also getting bottom surgery is very hectic too. It's like you gotta stimulate yourself and stick something up there constantly for like almost a year just so the hole won't close, and then that's painful and everything. I don't know, but I'm definitely considering about getting bottom surgery just because I no longer see any use for it anymore. I don't think getting bottom surgery will make me feel more of a woman, just like me having it now don't make me feel less of a woman. It's just, I don't know, I just feel like it just doesn't serve a purpose, and I think it'll just boost my confidence when it comes to things that I wear, and just a less worry. It's just less maintenance for me, as how I'm looking at it. It'll just make my life easier. And why not just see what it's like to have a fucking vagina? Why not, right? I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Another thing that I wanted to get into is that my boobs have grown. I am currently in a B cup. Now, last time I spoke to you guys, I was in an A, but now I'm in a B. Almost, honestly, kind of at a C. But I think it's also because I am gaining weight. So that's another thing that I want to get into, which is something that I really don't like. But then again, I don't really mind it. If you're thinking about transition, just understand that you are going to gain weight. To me, I was skinny, but I was already kind of like a thicker, like, you know, I already had a little ass or whatever the case may be. Stomach was still flat, but I still had a little ass or whatever. Now I have a little pudge and I'm gaining weight. It's easier for me to gain weight, especially now I'm binge eating, I'm emotionally eating, I'm more hungry. I crave certain things, and when I have cravings, I have to go and get them. Like right now, I'm thinking about going, after I record this video, I'm thinking about going to pick up me some lemon pepper wings. I'm in the gym. I'm actually on a diet. I shouldn't even be eating that, to be completely honest. But I'm trying to lose weight, but it's so much harder for us to lose weight now. I guess that's what women be saying. Like, as you know, before I transitioned, it was easier for me to like lose weight. I could lose weight like in a week, like pounds in a week, but now it's been taking me like twice as long to lose weight. And it's like more stubborn fat and everything. But I do like the weight that I gained. My hips have gotten a little bit wider and more feminine. Boobs have gotten bigger. Some of that weight I of course distributed to my boobs, my butt, my hips, my thighs. I've even developed stretch marks, which I don't actually mind the stretch marks, to be completely honest. I actually like my stretch marks, and a lot of women, they don't really like their stretch marks, but I love my stretch marks, to be completely honest. I think my stretch marks are extremely, extremely cute. But yes, I just noticed that I've gained weight. I've gained a lot of weight, to be completely honest. I've gained a lot of weight, and I don't know if y'all seen or y'all can see, but as well as me gaining weight, my face is also getting softer. So it's not as like prominent, certain bones or whatever. It's not as like, you know, my face isn't structured. So of course your face is going to look a little bit more softer and, you know, a little fatter, I guess you could say, opposed to when before you transition, it's like, you know, it's more muscular, it's more defined and everything. So I'm pretty sure you guys could see, or whatever the case may be, I definitely gained weight. I'm just trying to stop it before it gets out of hand and I gain too much weight, and then we just don't want to go there. At the end of the day, we still want to look T. That's another thing too, that I'm thinking about getting a BBL, which I'm still kind of on the fence about, to be honest. To be honest with you, I'm not even on the fence about it. I'm just trying to see if it's worth the money, finding a good doctor, and I'm really just not trying to pay that much for a BBL, to be completely honest. And I don't want to do care credit because I don't want to have to owe. I'm really just trying to pay that shit flat out. So I just got to get my life together. And once I get my life together, then we'll look and see. But I'm thinking about getting a BBL just to feminize my body just a little bit more. Because even though I have hips, I want more hips just to really give me that curve and give me that shape. And just simply just take the little fat out of my stomach. Because I love the weight that I gained. Don't get me wrong. I love the weight that I gained. I just don't like the pudge that I came with. And then the last thing that I wanted to get into was dating. Dating has actually been pretty cool. I wouldn't say I haven't actually even dated. I think this is my first time actually kind of like dating. Just meeting people, talking to people, seeing where it goes. And I've been liking that, honestly. Like, dating has kind of been fun. Like I said, like I've been getting that princess treatment a lot, which I really, really like. But it's also a scary feeling. I talked about this in my trans talk video, basically when you're dating, it's kind of hard to decipher when you should tell someone that you're trans. Like, 'cause you don't want to tell them in the beginning, like when you first meet somebody or whatever the case may be, and it's like, you know, like, what if I get hurt? What if they don't like that? Like, at the end of the day, your safety is at risk, and then you don't want to tell them later on, and they're kind of like, oh, you should have told me this and that and the other, blah, blah, blah. And that's another thing too. It's like, what if you start really feeling somebody, and then it comes to that point of, you know, okay, he probably don't know, or he doesn't know, and now you have to tell him, and it's that nerve-wracking feeling of, is he still going to say fuck that, like at the end of the day I vibe with you, or is it just a deal breaker or whatever the case may be because you're just a trans woman? And everybody have their preference or whatever the case may be, but I personally feel as if you vibed off of somebody just simply off of them and you actually want to get to know them, I feel like them being trans or not wouldn't matter because you fuck with them as a person. It has its pros and cons because I feel like that also kind of deciphers who actually likes you for you, and who just want to have sex with you, which we also struggle with in the trans community with dating. Men just see you as a fetish, and as an experience and not as a human being. It kind of gives you, you know, a sense of who really want to talk to you, because if a dude that really just fucks with you is going to stick around, going to continue to talk to them, you being trans isn't really going to make a difference, because at the end of the day, this is you. They got to know you. They like you for you and who you are and what you come with. Whereas somebody that is, you know, pretty much like, you know, pretty much turn you away just simply because you're trans, I feel like in a way they kind of just look at you sexually. But that's just my opinion. Again, we could have a conversation about it or whatever the case may be. And I understand that people have their preference. But then again, it still kind of leads back to, do you fuck with them because you fuck with them? Or is it because they're, you know, like, them being trans shouldn't matter if you really fuck with them? That's just something that you have to just think about. A lot of women get in here, you know, a lot of people want to transition just for the simple fact that they think it's like perks or whatever the case may be, not really realizing that trans women actually go through real life things, just because, you know, we want to be who we are. Like, this isn't just a completely glamorous life. When it comes to transition, well, I'm gonna get into that in a whole nother video, but it's just not a glamorous life that people try to make it seem, which is why with these trans updates, I try to be as vulnerable as I can, also keeping some things to myself. So you could just weigh out the pros and cons for people that want to transition, and also for people that is already transitioning or going through this journey with me, that they can have a sense of community, and we could just kind of like, you know, talk. When you're a trans woman, you have to think about your safety. It's been times where I've developed feelings for people and actually begin to actually like somebody, and it didn't go nowhere just for the simple fact that I'm transgender. Shit, I've dated people who I feel like we really could have been something, like literally, like we both like fuck with each other. They know that I'm trans and everything, but it's just the fact that I'm assuming that I'm trans is kind of like that's holding them back, which is a whole nother thing in itself, because it's like, don't deprive yourself of happiness. It's like people would really, no matter how hard they fuck with you, how much y'all vibe, how much, you know, they just love talking to you, things of that nature, they won't, like, you just won't get that relationship where you could go out to eat and publicly, like, someone hold your hand and be shown off as the woman that you should be, just for the simple fact that you're trans. So those are things that you have to deal with, and those are things that I'm really starting to get into now that I'm actually out there and I'm ready to actually date. I'm just seeing what dating really is like being a trans woman. Because it's broadcasted, I be feeling like people already know that I'm trans, but it's a lot of people that don't know that I'm trans. I don't know. I be feeling like people could just look at me and tell, like, oh, that's a trans woman, pretty. I don't know. I be feeling like I'm clockable sometimes, to be completely honest. I don't think I'm that passable. But yeah, that's just my hormone update. Kind of just wanted to talk to you guys and tell you guys that. If y'all have any questions that I didn't answer, or anything that you guys want to know, please comment that down below. I'll make it my mission to answer it in my next video. If you did not subscribe to the channel and become a part of the Bad Bitch family, what are you doing? You need to subscribe and turn on your post notification bell so you'll be notified every time I upload and stay in the loop. Comment down below about names if y'all can. If y'all think of like some cute names, I would prefer names that's similar to my name already, which is Yazid. But if y'all have any cute names that similar to Yaz, like I said, I'm thinking about Yasmin. If y'all have anything like cuter or whatever the case may be, or more unique, comment that down below. Or if you have just any names, period. And if I pick your name, I will literally cash app you $100. Contact you and cash app you $100. I'm definitely gonna have that done by my birthday as a birthday present to me. So like I said, stay on the lookout for that. I will see you guys in my next one. I love you, all my bad bitches. Mwah.